And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, we're going to kick it back off with that winter weather advisory because pretty much the only place that's getting snow is in that Jackson area. It's going to be until around 6 a.m. and you're only going to get around 2 to 4 inches. And of course, if you're up near the peaks, it's a little bit more. You could get up to 6. Still nothing nearly as bad as what we've been seeing for the last few weeks. So we're seeing a lot of rain in the Snake River Plain, a little bit of snow in the Jackson area, and we're seeing it push out. So we were seeing rain today, but is slowly making its way out, especially for areas near the Snake River Plain. We were seeing moisture in the daytime. You can see very scattered amounts of moisture near Idaho Falls. They were seeing some hail from some thunderstorms last night too. So they've kind of had a rough go of it for the last 48 hours, but it's finally making its way out towards that Jackson area who's getting that last push of snow in over the next few hours. Then that will completely move out into the Wyoming area. We're going to see a little bit of a break. So the 48 hours of Monday and Tuesday will be a little bit better, a little bit sunnier, start to warm up. And then Wednesday, that rain makes its way back in, but not cooling us down quite as much as what we've been used to. We are going to stay on the warmer side, especially now that we're heading towards the middle of April. So the rain is normal and the temperatures getting higher and higher up is normal as well. As you zoom that satellite radar out, you'll notice we are the back half of this storm. That snow that's going to be in the Jackson area tonight is the last front for this snow. Behind that, very dry, going to start to make its way in. A couple clouds here and there, but for the most part, staying clear as we start the work week. So if you're moving around at 8 in the morning, trying to get to work, you're not going to have to deal with too much. A little bit of that scattered snow still left in the Driggs-Jackson area, but everywhere else staying clear. Move that forward. That snow gets out of there and then just replaced with some minor clouds, clear skies, calms down a bit, gets a little bit boring, but that's never a bad thing. We're going to see some sun out there. It'll be a gorgeous day for the back half of Monday and the early half of Tuesday. Tonight, however, clearing out fully. 33 in Pocatello, 31 in Idaho Falls, and while you might see a cloud here and there, you are going to see the sky for once. We're going to see that rain and that snow finally push its way out. Central Mountain's very similar, seeing it move out. They still got a little bit of lingering systems in there, but it is pushing its way out. 30 in Chalice, 33 in Salmon. Highlands in West Wyoming seeing that snow with that winter weather advisory continue into tomorrow morning, but it starts to fade away by 6 a.m. 42 in Island Park, 44 in Jackson, so warming back up into those 40s, which is a good sign. Then as we head over to the Central Mountains, scattered clouds, 60s, Chalice and Salmon seeing 60s, so we are continuing to see those spring temperatures make their return even after a heavy rainstorm or a heavy snow rain mix. And then finally for the Snake River Plain, scattered clouds are not too far behind those Central Mountains, 57 in Pocatello, 56 in Idaho Falls. American Falls being in the lead there at 58, so it's going to be another warm day, not quite as warm as what we saw last weekend with those low 60s, but warm nonetheless. And we're seeing a lot of that wind back off too, which is definitely a relief. It was a very windy weekend, wind advisory all the way through today for the Snake River Plain. It's coming back for Thursday, Friday, and you can see that rain on Wednesday as well. But take a look at some of those temperatures. 66 for Tuesday, 62 for Wednesday. We're seeing spring finally, and I'm saying that very tentatively because I feel like I've said that for the last 4 weeks, and then it goes back to that snow rain pattern we've kind of learned to dread over the last couple of weeks. And Idaho Falls very similar, seeing that mix slightly on Thursday, but that wind comes back and it'll feel a little bit colder because of that wind, but you're sticking to the 40s. We're not actually dropping down that far, and the peaks throughout the week are pretty good too, staying in those mid 60s. Teton area seeing a little bit more of that snow, but you're used to that by now. Teton area always has a colder trend, especially with that winter weather advisory tonight, seeing a mix through Wednesday, Thursday, but nothing too bad. Then finally for the Central Mountains, once again a mix, but that is just because they are a little bit on the colder side. 57 for Wednesday, 44 for Thursday, but even at the coldest, only barely getting below freezing. So if you're a fan of that spring weather, that's kind of what the rain comes with. You get the rain, but at least the temperatures are slowly making their way back up to warm.
Spring has sprung,
yep.
And I'm excited for these new warmer temperatures.
Definitely. I'm tired of the snow at this point.
Me too. All right. Coming